Hello there everyone, so welcome to another episode of this Egyptian campaign. Now, as I've said previously, let's fight over here against Susa. Yeah, let's get it over. Basically, I'm going to show you most of the early conquests, guys, and then let me see which is the general actually that is from me. Okay, Rebus is a good general from me. And this guy is from my place, Athenades. Sorry, so that's cool. Basically, I'm going to show you most of the initial battles, guys. Yeah, he does have some Parthian foot archers, which are good units, you know, good archers, but most of them it's just the basic Eastern Spearmen and Eastern Slingers. Let's go for it, let's assault this. Now, this usually happens whenever they have these... oh, they're selling out actually to fight on the field, that's good. Usually when they have these units, look at the training my units have. These have never seen battle and they're really experienced. that's just my champion with them. As I was saying, basically when this happens, when there's a lot of Eastern Spearmen and Slingers, it's because of the replenishment mechanic. The AI should be instructed to favor, instead of waiting for the replenishment to go, to merge units. If it would merge units, then it would lose some units and then it would replace them with better ones. The replenishment technique actually works a lot well for the player, but it does make this aspect of the AI will not produce heavier units just because he feels like, okay, I have a good unit for spearmen, I have a good unit for archers. You know, that's what they feel. They don't see the tiers of units. There's nothing in the code that forces the AI to say, I prefer this tier of units. Well, there is, unless he already has an army. If he has an army, he's not going to delete units and get better ones, which is kind of a pain. That's a little bit of annoying. Right, let's start deployment. So he will sally out, as you can see here, and that's a very long line. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get my reinforcements on that side, so my other units can go over here. So let's just deploy like this. That's it. Let's deploy like this. Let's actually, you're gonna group up on this side, that's it, and the cavalry as well. The Ptolemaic cavalry, that one won't move. You're gonna go over here, and you're gonna be over here. Oh, hang on a second.
By your command, grouped and awaiting
Group,
orders.
let's go over here. That's nice, that's nice, that's cool. That's cool. Right, let's start up the battle. Of course, I'm gonna get my reinforcements. Group 1, you can use explosive rounds. No, the flammable round does damage versus buildings. The explosive is better against infantry.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
There we go. Plenty of cavalry first. I kinda dislike that it doesn't show that general idea, but that's the general there. Let's group up and make sure that you are all over here. Let's group this up and move over here. Let's group up, move over there. I don't know if they are gonna arrive in time, but you know, these guys will group up, and actually let's group up with these and let's move over there. That's it. Right, these guys, let's just go over there. That's it. Well, hopefully they will be able to arrive just in time. Actually, these ballistas, let's put them on explosive rounds. Yeah, so 6, 5, 7, yeah, 8 and 9. Let's see what I can do. I don't know if he's gonna move faster than I think we're barely gonna arrive in range or in time. He's actually deploying like there, so yeah, he's mostly going against this army. Hang on a second, guys. We can actually deploy like this. Group 8, let's deploy backwards. Group 9, actually Group 7, hi there. I'm gonna go over here. In Group 9, it's already there. Group 10, that's the group that I want. I'm gonna go back. These guys are gonna go here. That's it. Group 9, you can just select and form a pike phalanx. That way, he's actually coming in for this army. That's cool. Good, let's form that pike phalanx. Alright, so now he's actually good at having, you know, let's say the upper hand. We're gonna stop right now because you can already fire and you should. That's it. Right, I know he doesn't have a lot of cavalry, that's mostly Eastern Spearmen there. He's gonna start attacking my units with his slingers. He's gonna move the Spearmen, but oh well. At least my Nubians can start doing some damage. Of course, I'm gonna lose a lot of units due to the slingers, but still, you know, what can I do? Just move my units forward? You know, they're in pike formation. They should stay in pike phalanx as long as they can. And actually, I want to see how it goes, just to hang on there. There's a lot of mobs and stuff, and Eastern Spearmen there. Now let's move these units right there. What are those? Those are mobs, some Parthian foot archers. Right, let's move these guys over there.
Riders at the double.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Right, Group 9, there we go. There we go, he's actually selecting to go really badly there. Let's attack here. Let's charge over here. Let's charge these slingers. Right now my units are favorably really well. Group 3, you can actually go over here. Alright, let's charge over there. We're gonna go over here. Charges are going on. Galatian Guard, let's attack these spearmen.
Galatian Royal Guard.
Let's go for that. Hi! Hi, pikes. Let's go for it. Plenty of cavalry, plenty of units. Let's go for this. Ptolemaic cavalry, let's charge those Persians. These are Eastern Spearmen, and let's charge the mercenary cavalry there. Oh, hi, elephants! Let's charge these slingers, why not? Actually, let's charge over here on those spearmen. What's over here? That's,
one of our units has used all its ammunition.
Some infantry. Have any cavalry units that can pursue? Yes, I have. These guys can go over there. These guys can go over there. Yeah, I'm losing a little bit on these guys, but that's because of their position. That's cool. Oh, what's going on here? Some bowmen that are fighting? Nah, let's send in some pikes there. The pikes just need to hold on perfectly. Now let's stop this ballista because they're doing more damage than what I need.
Yours to command.
Now that was a good pincers movement, especially by the cavalry. They're doing what it needs. And there we go. Pretty sure that most of their units are now dead. Yeah, it's just a matter of pursuing. Let's put these guys pursuing. Any other units to pursue? Yes, there is. There's always units to pursue. That's good. That was an easy victory. Very easy victory. Now, considering the amount of slingers, of course, that I did lose some Hellenic royal guards there, but you know that's to be expected. You know they can't withstand as much. They can just hang on a little bit more against those slingers, but you know they'll always suffer some casualties. Sorry that I couldn't actually put some zoom in on these units, but still, that was because of the sheer size of the battle. You know, the good thing about the Tarantine cavalry is it can go into melee. I can send them all into melee and they'll still fire. That's the good thing, you know, because they're always going to cause some damage. So most of the time I actually tell
One
them
of our
to go
units
into
has used all
melee,
its ammunition.
just because of that fact, you know. If they need, they will fire, and that's about it. Right, I think I've caught up everything that I wanted, so let's just exit the battle. Quite a decisive victory there. He still survived with 300 units. 2 units that survived there that left. My ballistas did a lot of damage. My archers did a lot of damage. My my cavalry did most of the damage. And that's it. Susa is conquered. This is good for the research rate. It might help us a lot. Didn't lose any units. That's perfect. Let's occupy. Right, I can convert on the next few turns. Yeah, let's go consecrated ground and let's dismantle this. Yep, you're gonna go over here. That's it. Now let's attack here on Persepolis. I don't know if I can... Hey, Persepolis has nothing there. Right, so I guess I don't need more than just... Oh, come on.
What can I do for you? Make haste, man. What can I do?
Let's go for it.
Cower before our
Yeah, that's basic. That's basic. Let's just auto-resolve. Let's go aggressive there. Fine. Persepolis had nothing, so no worries there. Right, that's cool. I can't do anything here. Let me just dismantle this. This will be converted next time. Right, Gore is the next target. And Armosia as well. Then this army from Bam is going to hold on a couple of turns until they can go to Pura and Aurea. But that will happen as soon as I conquer Armosia there. Now let's get my generals going well. Let's go strategies. I want some good movement rate. Hehe, military experience that gives plus 30. This gives plus 20, so let's go with this. How are these guys? Let's go strategies as well. More threats. Yeah, it's not a problem. Do I have anything else? Yeah. Hi, lady. She can get more authority. That's perfect. And more civil. That's nice. Have anything else? Yeah. Hi, general. You can go commander now. I need some commanders as well. Let's go end up the turn. Pretty easy conquest here against Parthia, you know, especially against such armies. You know, there's no way they can do anything against me. You know, they just did or something like that. I don't know what they're gonna try. They might just try and flee with their armies just in case they can. You know, the opposite. Like most of the times you see the AI leave the settlements because he doesn't want to lose completely their army. He just doesn't understand that it's kind of better to try and delay me as the main enemy, which is not the human enemy, let's say. Yeah, but it's kind of strange on that regard, how it works, how they you know, stay or not stay on the settlements. It's a little bit strange, awkward. I don't know what could be improved. You know, if he just makes a stand, it honestly makes it easier for me. But if he doesn't, he's just running away, and it becomes just annoying instead of, you know, a threat. Okay, some military sabotages. Mission successful. I got the objective. That's nice. Some promotions. Okay, subjugate 13 different ones. I'm gonna check that out. Faction rises. This I'll teach you. Population surplus on Libya. Let's go immediately there. Right, population surplus. What could I get? I could get a consecrated ground for more stuff. Let's upgrade this. All of this. That's nice. Construction reports. That's nice. Look at the food, guys. I mean, look at the food that we just got. Alright. Let me check the faction. Can I get secure promotions? Yes, I will. Right, I don't mind whichever there is. I don't care regarding how much it costs or anything like that. Because I have so much money, that's exactly why it's worthwhile. Right, plenty of secure promotions. We're still on 51%, but that will change. That'll change, especially if I get to adopt a couple of these guys. Yep. Minus 12 court nobles. I certainly don't want that. Certainly don't want that. Right, let's check on our places. Let's build up. Of course, this is going to make me lose a lot of food. This is going to make me earn a lot of food. Let's go consecrated grounds there. Oh, and I don't have any money. Hang on a second. Let's stop this and let's stop this and let's have some more control over here. There we go. I need to convert these places. Let's go for coin maker or more jeweler, more manufacturing, more outskirts. Let's go with this. Let's go with the public forum. Why for? For the theater. Let's go with a pit mine. Thank you. Anything else? Hi, bam. You can go with a pit mine, and you can go with a consecrated ground, and you can upgrade there. You have anything else? Yeah. Let's go with more wealth. Minus 5% unit recruitment costs? Let's go with this. This shrine. It gives me land unit recruitment costs less. Faction. Do I need anything else? Spies? Dignitaries? No, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Right. So, what do I need? Oh, this guy stopped. Oh, that's not good. Let's go with my spy. Oh, hi! That's sabotage. Why not? Right, gain the level. Let's get him to furtiveness. Where's the other spy? Hang on a second, let me check. You're here, you're here. Hi, girl. Oh, I forgot. I need all those. Alright, there you go. There you go. You can't reach Gore. Neither can you. But you can go over there. And you can reach it now. And honestly, yeah, that's gonna be an auto there. Because I have two and I sabotage them. So look at that. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Wonder if I lost any units. Almost. Right, let's check out Gore. You can get that. And you can certainly get... change that. And you cannot dismantle that. Ugh. Okay, Persepolis, you're gonna hold on because... well, oh, there's an army here. Well, it doesn't matter. Persepolis will wait. I can actually move this guy over here. I can actually capture Armosia right away. I wonder if I should. Well, this one actually has some ballistas, so I could attack Armosia. Yeah, that's it. Oh, look at that. This is gonna be easy. I don't know that it's a walled settlement, but he had nothing there, honestly. Alright, and now you are actually gonna stay on BAM. That's it. Hi there. Alright, you're gonna do that. You're gonna convert, dismantle. You're gonna dismantle as well until I sort out what I want to do. Well, actually, no. Let's wait on another turn. So far, the conquest is going pretty well. Sorry about some of the auto-resolves. Of course, there's always need to do some auto-resolving, guys. For now, I think I've been playing enough battles. So, Parthia, after all of this, has 2 places. Amazing. That's how well planned out this one was. Now, the Ardan, wow, look at that. They're ripping the Armenians. Yeah, look at that. Huh, amazing. Pontus went over here into Thracia and was thwarted by Athens. Romans are actually at war with Carthage and they're just going back and forth. Carthage actually has some place near me. Won't have it for too long. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching and yeah, leave a like for this campaign. Cheers!